Hello and welcome to the third tutorial on Flash Essentials. I, Dr. Rashi, will now talk about the object drawing mode available in Flash. So we will create a new action script 3. Now suppose I select this oval tool, you can see that there is a button called the object drawing model which appears. So I can select it, I can deselect it, and then there is something called snap to objects which can be selected and deselected. So initially what I'll do is I'll not select this and I'll draw an oval shape. Now what will happen is that if I draw another oval shape here, this will kind of snap onto each other and this will make a single object. Now suppose what I do is I choose a different color, stroke maybe this, color maybe an orange, and I draw a rectangle now. This is more like a square. Now I will draw maybe another colored oval here. Now when I draw on top of this, what you will notice is that when I select this oval and I move it, this square is getting cut. So why is this happening? Because it's kind of getting snapping onto each other, and that is why this shape is not retained. So whenever I want to retain the shape, I can just maybe select the object drawing mode, and then when I make a shape now, you can see that this is separate from the square and it's no more cutting the square now. So anywhere, and it's a separate this thing. When I double click it, you can see that this particular drawing object can be modified and changed separately. So now back to the scene. Now another point that I would like to discuss at this point is the concept of layers. So layers are, you can add layers by just pressing this button of layers here, and you can name them. Suppose I say this is the background, and in the background I just maybe draw an oval shape. Now in the layer 2, I take a rectangle, a different color, and I draw this. So you can see this is separate and this is separate because these are in two different layers. Whenever I click this, the layer 2 gets selected. Whenever I click this is the background gets selected. Now layers basically they can be thought of as transparent sheets. This can be assumed as a transparent sheet of paper on which this object is drawn. Then there's another transparent sheet on which another object is drawn, and according to the layer arrangement here, the layers are arranged on this screen. So right now layer 2 is on top of background. I can maybe pull it down here. So what is happening? The background is now on top of layer 2. So that is why this object is now behind the ellipse drawn here. Now, so with this in mind, you can just add layers and layer them up, place them according to your desire. You can also delete layers. So I'll maybe delete this layer, and background, if I delete, this is gone. So I can just delete and add layers.